This is Barbara DeLong, and I painted and channeled the Cosmic Deck of Initiation, which has recently been re-released, along with a handbook that gives detailed instructions on how to use the deck, and most recently, the digital app for those of you who want to use it on your cell phones. Because this is not your ordinary tarot or oracle deck, I thought it important to give you a hint as to the kind of information and material you can get from the deck. While it can, of course, be used for prognostication, its original intent was for those who are on a personal spiritual journey and seeking insight and wisdom that has been carried within for eons of your spirit's journey. The deck enables individuals to become their own master teacher, learning from that which has personally been gathered over time and not following another's teaching or pathway. The spirit's journey is unique unto each individual, so information will always be unique, and the interpretation and application as well will differ. The deck is very personal, and the more you use it, the greater it will serve you. I'm sharing the meaning of one of the cards to give you a hint as to the kind of information they will share with you. For further information, you can go to cosmicdeckofinitiation.com, and the link will follow the meaning of the card. Enjoy and learn. You have drawn the Capricorn card. This indicates the direction finder, the worker. This energy draws from logic and reason, a need for wisdom that can be seen, felt, and comprehended. Focused, dedicated energy. Spirit in action. New structures in your life called for renewed effort and clarity of purpose. If you're working with a pyramid spread and your card falls in the circle for body and health, it indicates this is a time for good common sense. You have reached a plateau in the growth pattern for this time frame. It is time to reevaluate the routines and manner in which you are caring for yourself physically. Because of the new energy flooding your body at this time, please consider shifting your eating habits and looking for programs that address the needs of your body instead of your taste buds. This may well take some research, and books seem to hold some information for you. You are a seeker in many different directions, and the wisdom of not only the ages, but also of the current times may provide the perfect manner in which to fuel your body and the energy that is now becoming established within. There is greater sensitivity within, so try not to compromise your health by stretching yourself too far. Take your time and gather information to apply to yourself slowly. If you are in haste, you may well really throw yourself out of balance and make yourself more susceptible to illnesses that are constantly looking for those who have exhausted their energies. As your energy becomes more integrated into the body, you will be able to stretch further and most probably build an amazing immune system. But this takes time and consistency of behavior, so give yourself the time to balance yourself. There will be times when the balance shifts. Be aware and alert so that you can return yourself to balance rapidly. If your card falls in the circle for future, it indicates the times are changing, and so too is your journey into the future. As you develop and move ahead along your pathway, you will constantly be looking for signs that new levels have been reached. There is a need within to see physical manifestation of the results of the growth within, proof that you have taken another step forward. Those physical benchmarks are very important to you, for though you often feel the changes within, seeing proof never hurts. As new talents and creative insights begin to flood your being, there will be the desire to move into new directions and to expand your imprint upon reality. You will find that some of the dreams you have been having hold aspects of the reality, and the more you record them, the sharper and more accurate they become. Areas that you have always wanted to try open to you for trial runs, so to speak. There will be many new people who become part of your reality and have new and unusual gifts as well. There is the feeling of creation within you, and you may find that either creation of new businesses or actual inventions will be a part of your life in the future. You are a very hard worker, and whatever you touch that you truly believe in can be a success that will ever lead you to the next step. It isn't that you bore easily, it's that the future holds such excitement for you that you are easily drawn forward into the unknown and the adventure of discovering new aspects of yourself and of your reality. If your card falls in the circle for career finances, it indicates the aspect of being challenged is ever enticing to you, and you love the challenge of working through whatever challenges come your way. Life focus is always focused on discovering new elements within and how to best manifest them into your reality. Seeking wisdom on all levels opens doors for you, and you find that you rapidly outgrow many of the careers that you have touched upon. The future keeps your mind challenged and active and always is looking for new ways to explore the unknown. Spiritual energy often keeps you up at night as you find new aspects of life and the journey we are upon cascading through your head. Writing and sharing some of those thoughts draw ancient wisdoms out of the dusty past and apply them in new and unusual ways. Left and right become interchangeable, and as that happens, the brain rewires to create bridges that link to areas not currently used. New ways of thinking bring new directions into your life, and there will be several major shifts in life focus as the decades move forward. Focus on the directions that come to you coincidentally or synchronistically, and by the way, neither of those things actually exist. For those elements are the spirit within, placing new material directly in your pathway to guide you in new directions. If your card falls in the circle for the mind, it indicates books, texts, material written in unusual ways draws your attention and awakens memories from the past to enlighten the future. Your mind is always working on new ideas and new thoughts. There is an analytical aspect that is called into play that helps you to plot the future to a certain degree. You always want a roadmap of sorts and always get one, though not of the usual or traditional way. There are areas within that you have shut down because you felt you had grown beyond them. You will find yourself opening them up again and applying those skills in most unusual ways, finding that everything can be repurposed and applied in different ways to advance the journey you are on. You sort and analyze material within and find that you are drawn to antiquity. The language and history at times are most intriguing and hold messages for you that others do not see. Your mind is ever alert for the subtleties that are present that can change meanings in a heartbeat. Your attention to detail will provide you the opportunity to move in new directions several times in the future. If your card falls in the circle designated for love, it indicates that this is an integral aspect of the totality of your being. Love is one of those major focuses within your physical reality. It is one of the major building blocks to create a physical you. This quality is one of those that you are constantly aware of and embrace wherever you are. We're speaking here of more than one-to-one love that is also most important, but also the love of friendships, and that which we are always surrounded by both in nature and in the spiritual presence that radiates from everyone and everything. Your sensitivity to this element is profound, and it is what nurtures you and gives your life a purpose. When in a relationship, you will seek that link that is of an etheric nature with your partner. The physical is not enough for you, and you will constantly be reminding yourself the etheric or spiritual is of greater importance over time. Happily, you seem to attract those who have this quality, so friendship and love will be drawn to you because of what you have developed within yourself. If your card falls within the circle of spirit, it indicates there is an inner vibrance to the spirit within, and you will find that the spiritual seeking that you do will be very different than most of those around you. Your spirit has memories of times long past, when the spirit was more evident within the physical, and when it was recognized more readily within those you touched. Times have shielded the spirit within, and yet you can still recognize those you touched in lifetimes past and feel an intense camaraderie with them. This lifetime you seek different aspects and subtleties that others will not recognize. There is a draw to Egypt. You don't have to go there, by the way. To the ideas and ideals of the ancient times and the philosophies that spiritual aspects were formed on. This is not a religion-based seeking, but rather a deeper, more spiritual focus that even the archaeologists have not recognized as of yet. Thoth, not as a god, but what he represented. He was the god of the moon, of reckoning, of learning, and of writing. He was considered to be the inventor of writing, the creator of languages, the scribe, interpreter, and advisor to those on high. Those communication qualities are deeply within you, and should you desire, they can be roused from slumber and reincorporated into this reality. Not suggesting here you're Thoth reincarnated, but rather have some of those qualities he represented. You may well be interested in reading the Book of Thoth or look into the Emerald Tablets, material by Dr. Durrell, for more insight. You're seeking refinement and will find it in the past, to be refined in the present and manifested in the future.